Rotimi was a healthy, vibrant boy, the kind of child every parent is proud of. Tall for his age, handsome, full of life. But no one knew that one small moment would destroy everything. Back then, life was simple. Rotimi and his friend Mike were inseparable. They were always together in school, laughing, playing, causing little troubles like normal children. Every single day, they came to school with gari and sugar hidden in their pockets, not because they were hungry, but because of a game. A silly game, playful game. They would run around the school compound, chasing each other, dragging themselves, laughing loudly, trying to steal gari from each other's pockets. To them, it was fun, just two innocent boys enjoying childhood. Until one day, the laughter turned into something else. In the middle of their usual play, while dragging and struggling, Rotimi pushed Mike. It wasn't intentional, but Mike lost balance and fell. He hit his head on the ground. Everything went quiet for a moment. Fear replaced laughter. Rotimi rushed to him immediately. "Mike, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it." Luckily, the injury didn't look serious, just a small cut. Mike stood up, they both calmed down, and just like children do, they moved on. They went home that day like nothing happened. But the next day, Mike didn't come to school. Rotimi waited. Maybe he was sick. Another day passed. Still no Mike. This turned into worry. Rotimi couldn't rest, so he decided to go and look for his friend. He traced Mike's house, walked up to the door, and knocked. A few seconds later, the door opened. Mike's father stood there. His face was hard, cold, unwelcoming. "Yes?" the man asked. Rotimi swallowed. "Good afternoon, sir. I'm Rotimi, Mike's friend. I haven't seen him in school." The man stared at him for a few seconds. Then his expression changed, slowly, into anger. "You are that boy that hit my son on the head." Rotimi's heart dropped. "Sir, it was a mistake. I didn't mean. Come inside." Rotimi hesitated for a second, but he followed. Fear had already taken over his body. The man led him into the house, straight into a quiet room. Then he opened the wardrobe inside. There was a chair. "Enter." Rotimi froze. Sir," I said, "enter." Shaking, confused, terrified, Rotimi stepped inside the wardrobe and sat on the chair. His heart was racing. He didn't understand what was going on. Then the man brought out something. A red cap. Old, but strange. The man moved closer. Rotimi looked at the cap, then backed at the man. "Sir, it won't fit my head." "Shut up." The man forced the cap into his head. Pressed it down. Violently. Rotimi winced in pain. Something didn't feel right. Something was wrong. Then the man bent close to his face and whispered, "If you tell anybody what happened here today, I will kill you." That moment changed everything. Rotimi walked home that day, but he wasn't the same boy anymore. He didn't tell his parents, he didn't tell anyone. Fear sealed his mouth. Days passed, then weeks, then months, and slowly, Rotimi began to change. He stopped talking completely. No matter how much his parents asked, he said nothing. His body began to weaken. He grew thinner and thinner, like something was draining him. His parents took him to the hospital, ran tests, checked everything, but nothing was found. Doctors were confused. His condition kept getting worse. Then something terrifying began to happen. His back started bending, slowly, painfully, turning into a hunch. His body began to deform as days passed. His face changed. His appearance began to frighten. The same boy that was once handsome became unrecognizable. People became afraid of him. They couldn't stand his presence. Children ran away from him. Adults avoided him. Even visitors couldn't look at him. So his family made a painful decision. They hid him. Rotimi was kept at the back of the house, away from people, away from the world. For 12 years, this continued. 12 years of silence, 12 years of suffering, 12 years of fear. And throughout all this time, only one person stayed by his side, his mother. She spoke to him every day, cried for him, held his hand, prayed for him. But Rotimi never responded, not once. Until one day, everything changed. It was a normal day. Some villagers were gathered nearby, talking, relaxing. When suddenly, a scream, a loud, terrifying scream. People stood up immediately. Where is that coming from? They ran towards the sound. It was Rotimi. For the first time in 12 years, he was speaking. Help me. He's here. He wants to collect it. His mother rushed to him, panicking. Who is there? Who is here? But nobody could see anything. Rotimi was shaking violently, pointing at an empty space. He wants to collect the red cap. He's here. The villagers gathered around, confused, scared. What is he talking about? His mother held him tightly. Rotimi, calm down. Who is it? Tell me, my son. Rotimi was crying now. They said if I talk, I will die. The crowd reacted immediately. No one will kill you. Speak. Tell us who is it. Rotimi struggled, breathing heavily, fighting fear. Then suddenly he screamed, Mr. Balogun. Silenced. Complete silence. Everyone was shocked. The name hung in the air, heavy, shocking. People looked at each other. Balogun? That man? Panic spread. Anger followed. Some of the villagers ran immediately to call witnesses to prevent him from hurting other children. But before they could return, Rotimi screamed again, louder this time, more desperate. He's here. He's angry. His body started shaking violently. He's taking it, the red cap, the white clothes. People tried to hold him. His mother was crying uncontrollably. Leave my son. Leave my son. But there was nothing there, nothing visible. Rotimi gasped. He has taken it. And suddenly, his body went still. Just like that, Rotimi collapsed. And that was how it ended. The villagers froze. His mother screamed. Before people who ran could come back to return for help, Rotimi was gone. The truth died with him, and the man he named walked free. Some children are not quiet. They are afraid. If a child is scared to speak, listen carefully, because sometimes silence is not innocence. Sometimes silence is fear. And sometimes silence hides something deadly. The end.